It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Welcome to the CEO Sales Huddle. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you, and thanks for allowing us to be inside of your home or in your office, or maybe right now you're listening to the podcast or on demand, or maybe we're just right now on your smartphone or your iPad. Here's my big promise to you. This will be a good use of your time, and you'll get the resources you need that are necessary to execute that big vision you have for the people you were called to serve. And every morning we like to start off with one of the philosophies of success that has been transformed throughout time. And that philosophy is success leaves clues. Now, so we're going to take a look at a case study, another business owner, another CEO, and we'll look at some of the ups and downs, and then we'll take away the proven practices that we can take from them and use inside of our business. So let's get started with the business case today. Once upon a time at Dartmouth College, there were two football players. Now, Garrett and Andy, they faced a common problem, and their problem was, how do we take water and pour it into our sports drink? It was kind of inconvenient. It was a little bit messy because they would just try to pour it, and sometimes it would spill over, sometimes it wouldn't go in it. And they thought to themselves, what if there was a simpler way to do this? That simple idea planted their future business. Cirkul. Now, Cirkul is a company that allows people to control how much flavor they want in their water by having a very special water bottle. Doesn't that sound pretty cool? That does sound unique. Now, starting a business, though, this isn't easy. It can be tricky. It can be difficult. There's high highs and low lows. And for Garrett and Andy, they faced the same challenges. They were up long nights. They start off by packing boxes, trying to mix cartridges, trying to get things out. And they begin in a tiny 4,000 square foot warehouse packing orders themselves. Can you imagine that? Two college kids in there packing the orders. Here's the interesting fact. Their breakthrough came because they had a sales strategy. They didn't call it a sales strategy. They had a sales message. They didn't call it a sales message. They knew they wanted to position themselves with athletes, although they didn't say that formally in writing. But as a result of that, they started with a small media campaign. Then they collaborated, not by intention, but there was a social media influencer that tried one of their products, then put it on TikTok. This led to over 2 billion views. One idea, one message, one sales connection, 2 billion views on TikTok, which by any standards is viral, and that became good growth for Cirkul. So what was Cirkul's secret to success? It wasn't just a great idea, but they needed that. It wasn't just that they had a sales strategy, although they need that. It was harnessing the power of collaboration through their sales positioning and having a digital sales message that allowed them to reach a large audience without spending big bucks on traditional marketing. Their innovative product and engaging, strong message allowed them to connect to people they ordinarily would not have met. So what's the big takeaway for you as a CEO? I believe that Cirkul shows the path, and that is a strong sales system with a strong message is your best defense against one, challenges, and experiencing sales growth. You do that by focusing on solving a problem. You do that with your sales position. You do that with a digital sales message, and you will see your sales go up, 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 and away. With that being said, my name once again is Shay Brown, host of the CEO Sales Huddle. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you. Thanks for inviting us into your home and into your office. We're going to get started as we do every single morning, which is really focusing on our mantra. And our mantra is simple, it's easy, it's effective, and it works. And it's just 3 words. Jot these 3 words down. Focus on sales. Put that down in your notes. Focus on sales. Put that down in your notes. Focus on sales. It sounds obvious. It sounds easy. It sounds like, why would I even mention that? Because many times as a CEO throughout the day, we lose a little track on the one department, our sales department, the one department, our sales department, that generates revenue. So here's what I believe, and it's one of our beliefs. If you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Why? Because sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. So without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. I want you to hear this loud and clear and tune in to me. Selling is serious business. Selling is serious business. But as a CEO, I've got to step back and also have a pledge to my sales department. So I'm not going to just say there's a sales department. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't really spend time if it. No. We're going to focus on it. So here's the message I want you to put right now. Here's your pledge. Learn, earn, and return. We do this every single morning. It's part of our pledge. Learn, earn, and return. As a CEO, I will learn something new in order to earn new revenue from current clients, in order to get new and current clients to return. So I've got to learn, got to continue to earn, and I got to return back to the sales department. And this is very important because as a CEO, we're responsible for the salespeople that go into our sales department. We're responsible for the sales processes that are inside our sales department. And we're also responsible for giving the sales department the resources that are necessary to execute the vision we have for the people we were called to serve. And isn't this so important? Isn't this what it's all about? So really it comes down to our objectives, which are in harmony with our mantra, which is in harmony with our belief and our pledge, and that is grow the business daily. That is, address any roadblocks. We talked about a whole case study this morning. They had nothing but roadblocks. They were able to address those. And it's also to understand the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand in order to be successful. Let's just do a quick one sentence so we're all on the same page. Number 1, we must have a one-page CEO sales plan. Got it, Shay. One page. Number 2, we must understand our sales cycle. Got it, Shay. Got it. Number 3, we must have a sales message. Got it, Shay. Got it. And number 4, we must tune in to our CEO sales plan, our dashboard. So we're going to measure, we're going to manage, we're going to see what's working. We do a whole segment on that. And we must focus on our sales team. Without that, well, it's kind of hard to be a successful CEO. Then we go over and take a look and say, for those folks that are tuning in, I love connecting with you every single morning. It's amazing. It's an honor. Do me a favor if you can. Look right below the video and put hashtag I'm here. If you're watching live and you can do that on one of the streaming platforms, or if you're on social media and you can do it, put hashtag I'm here. Let me know you're in the conversation. Maybe you're watching the replay, so I can't see you, you can't see me, but you tune in, not at 8 a.m., but at the time that works for you, and you're here. Acknowledge that. Put hashtag replay. I know you're a CEO. You're like, Shay, why am I putting hashtag replay? It's a great way to connect. For those folks that are on social media, let's connect over at I am Shay Brown. So head over to social media right now. You're on YouTube right now. Maybe you're on Roku. Maybe you're on Apple TV. Maybe you're listening to our podcast. Thanks. We get so many downloads, so many comments. We appreciate every single one of them. Go ahead and put at I am Shay Brown. I want to see what you're up to. I want to connect to you as well, by the way. Isn't that kind of cool? It's a great way for us to get started. The question that comes up often, and it's a very reasonable question, which is, what's the purpose of the CEO Sales Huddle? Why do folks really get together, Shay? Tell me that. Well, CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. So you already know how to sell. You're already a bad mamma jammer. You're good. I get it. But your question is, how do I sell faster, easier, with less effort, by the way? Isn't that so cool? And here's what I do believe, our big why. Our big why is it's all about sales growth, sales accountability, and consistency. And you may have heard this before, and how true is this? Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And having said that, what do people struggle with most every day in their life, myself included? They struggle with consistency. They're just not consistent. That's not you. You're here. You showed up. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here because for your sales department, we're going to grow it together. And then let's go over to the other side. And you say, well, how often do we get together, Shay? How often do I need? 15 minutes. So there's 1,440 minutes in every day. I'm asking you to tune in for 1% of your day. That's 15 minutes. Not bad for one outcome. And that outcome is $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. Now, this is over and beyond whatever you're earning today. You're in this conversation for your sales department. You're focused on this 15 minutes. And as a result, you see your sales going up, because you're taking the right actions, you're tracking the right metrics, and you're able to earn $100,000 plus over and beyond whatever you're earning today. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that incredible? Doesn't that just feel good? But the question always comes up, well, Shay, how do I really do that? Well, we had to create something called the CEO Sales Dashboard, because the challenge was, what do I measure, Shay? What do I manage? How do I know where to allocate my resources? Like, I gotta track this thing. And so we put together the CEO Sales Dashboard. And the CEO Sales Dashboard was created just for this purpose for our private clients. And inside the dashboard are key metrics: leads, appointments, offers, deals, and repeat business. Now you can go over to ceosalesdashboard.com, www.ceosalesdashboard.com, and you can download it. And then once you get over there and you download it, it's going to look just like this. I want you to pull it up now, like seriously, like pull it up now. And it's going to look like this. It's an Excel sheet. This Excel sheet can be modified. This Excel sheet can be customized. This Excel sheet can be used your way. You can add your products to it. But let's just look over across the top and go across the top and find today's date. And as you come down today's date, your assistant can do this. You can hire someone to do this. Your operations person can do this. Hey, some of you do this during this 15 minutes we have. This is the best use of 15 minutes of your day right now in this conversation. Measuring, managing, and making it better. So how many leads came into your database yesterday in the sales department? How many appointments were set yesterday in the sales department? How many appointments were run yesterday in the sales department? And you can even go back and look. You can look at the last week, by the way. You can look at the last 2 weeks, the last month. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. A key philosophy, and your sales department should have philosophies. Philosophies that you believe in, philosophies you stand on. And then let's look at deals. I want to do a deep dive if we can in the time we have. I want to look at repeat customers. And just so we're all on the same page, let me go and repeat that repeat customers are customers who are already working with you and they decide to buy another product, right? And we know that 80% of every dollar we spend goes towards acquiring new customers. So let's go and look at how many new customers just bought a new product. So if I'm an Apple user, and I am an Apple user, by the way, and I own an iPhone, maybe I go out and buy a MacBook Pro. It's a new product, right? And then go in there and look at how many customers bought an extension of a product. So it wasn't quite a new product, but it was an existing product. So if I own an iPhone and I decide I need a case, or I buy an iPhone, and I decide I need a cover on top of it, I could do that. And then for those that have memberships, wow, that's really important, by the way. How many new members did you acquire? And then how many was the churn? Like this month they decided their time to expire. And how long were they with you? See, here's what I know. What gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. We're now going to celebrate wins, though. We're not going to just do this report to beat ourselves up and make adjustments. We're also going to look at what are we most proud of. So look at the report, CEO Sales Dashboard. Think about yesterday and then ask 3 questions, because powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get exactly what you focus on. So let's focus on 3 areas if we can. Area number 1 that I want to focus on is, our question is, what are you most proud of? Number 2, what was your biggest accomplishment yesterday in the sales department? Like you're really proud of yesterday. You did something yesterday you're just proud of. And number 3, what do you want to brag about today? Like you're just, take a look at yesterday, take a look at your whole day, 1,440 minutes in the entire day, and if you had to brag about something you're just really proud of, what would it be? Powerful people ask powerful questions. Why? Because questions steer focus, and in this life you get what you focus on, but we also recognize every day is not rainbows, cupcakes, and unicorns. There's some hurdles. The case study we did this morning were some hurdles. There's some hurdles I know I had to face in my business. You might be going through a hurdle or jumping over a hurdle right now or going through a storm. There's always something going on. So let's look and see what hurdles, what challenges are out there. Here are the 3 questions we're going to ask, as powerful people ask powerful questions because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get what you focus on. Number 1, what was your biggest roadblock yesterday? Number 2, what's preparing you today for moving forward? And number 3, what's the one thing you can control that only you control that if you did it, it would move your life and or business forward, and you're all in. Like you're all in. You're going to focus on that right now with all your energy and all your effort. My message of the day is how we started off, and I just want to share this. It's going to be simple. You're not going to be blown away. You might say, Shay, I can't believe that's the message of the day. But the message of the day for where we are right now is focus on sales. Focus on sales. Make that an intention. You get what you focus on. You get what you focus on. So make it an intention that you're going to focus on sales. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. Thanks for inviting us into your home, into your office, allowing us to be part of your sales department. It is an honor and a privilege to serve you. Make it a great day, everyone. And I believe what you're watching right now, your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Your best is yet to come. Peace. See you on the other side. We out of here. Bye now.